Hello, everybody out there, internet land. Welcome back to another Tavern Talk. It's been a while. We're back here at the bar. We're back to have some discussions and some topics. I am your host behind the bar. I am DJ. I'm slinging drinks for Dravo.
Yeah, because I don't have arms anymore.
Sadly, lost his arms in the war, but we still loved him. He didn't really lose his arms.
Do you?
I do, or else I wouldn't be here. But no, so I'm gonna sling it over to Dravo to explain it because he brought this to my attention the other day about the hashtag Stop Killing Games movement, and once he told me what it was about, I started deep diving and we started swapping opinions back and forth. And I thought, let's say what we actually think for a recording. So I'm gonna slide it on over to you, good sir. Explain to the people what is happening.
So, the crux of it is about 8-9 months ago, this YouTuber named Ross started the Stop Killing Games movement, which is where the whole premise of it is to have developers slash publishers give us some sort of ownership. Because if you haven't been noticing lately, video games lately have all been, moving to the digital side of things, but you don't own what you buy. You just have the license to play. And so the whole thing with Ross is he wants to bring ownership back, or some sort of semblance of ownership back to gaming, and basically have, go through the law, go through the government to be like, hey, make these or have these devs put down some rules, have them give us online options or some sort of semblance of way to play after the game's support has ended. After the whole game's life cycle and all that is said and done, or just refund all your players, which we've definitely had some of those games where we're like, oh, I wish I had my money back got my money back because we spent a lot of money on this game and it just got taken away from us for no good reason. So,
I definitely agree.
I definitely agree too. And so the whole movement was basically just that. Give basically devs and publishers kind of like an ultimatum. Either A, give us some way to play the game after its support has ended, or give us our money back. Because apparently nowadays devs have a hard time making anything that can be played offline like they used to back in the day. Because, it's so hard. But yeah, we were able to do it almost 10, 15 years ago at this point. We were able, that was not a thing. We weren't having this conversation, and now all of a sudden, since things are going to the digital age, now we had to buy licenses to play the games, not actually own them, and they can just take it away from us at a moment's notice for no reason. Whenever they want. So that's the crux of it. And the only reason we're here talking about all this is because recently Ross, after all of these months and stuff, 1.3 million signatures of people, from people wanting to back up this movement, they got into the, courts with the European Commission. And recently we had an update that the European Commission has sided with the corporations, and they do not see the need to, push this thing forward, even though the people of Stop Killing Games were prepared for this, and they don't need to continue with the commission. They could just keep going through the European, judicial system or government or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but they can just keep going without the commission's approval, and hopefully they can get a win there, because some shady shit happened. Because a few months ago the European Commission was singing a different tune, and they were kind of sounding like they were on our side of things. And now all of a sudden, after getting into a private meeting with a lawyer from Ubisoft, yeah, them fuckers. The biggest freaking culprits of taking video games away from us. A lawyer from Ubisoft got into a fucking crew. A lawyer from Ubisoft got into a private meeting with the European Commission, and next thing you know, they're not on our side anymore. That's some weird shit, man.
Hey guys, we want to have a fair and open meeting behind closed doors, which just us. By the way, do you guys mind looking after this $20 million that nobody else needs to know about? Anyways, let's have a discussion. By the way, you can keep that $20 million. We don't even want to look at it. Nobody has to know. Trust me, I promise you that never happened or happens.
We're not going to say that, they accepted a bribery or money, but that's kind of weird. We're not assuming or like gonna accuse anyone of anything, but like that's a little sus.
All I'm saying is, in Minecraft, that's very possible. In Minecraft,
yeah, might have slipped a few emeralds in it with some diamonds, if you know what I mean. Anyways, yeah, so they lost, I guess, lost the approval of the European Commission, but they're gonna still move forward with the European government or judicial system. I don't know exactly what, but they're trying to move forward even without them. And I'm hoping they can get a win through them, because that was a huge loss there.
All right.
That would have definitely helped their cause more, but let's see if they can push back on this.
Right. So to speed run and TLDR, there's a thing being pushed forward where they can just cancel devs can just cancel games without any reason, and especially games that you've paid for, and you have no way to still access them even in an offline mode, which is they can just completely delist them and take them off the market, which I absolutely freaking hate, especially when it comes to like single player games where you're already by yourself. I know the guys and I, we harped a lot on this during I want to say an episode of the podcast like 2 or 3 podcasts ago, talking about how we're entering an age where you just don't own the games that you buy. You're literally buying permission to use this game, and then that company can just rug pull you, and as soon as they see fit, as soon as they don't want to keep the game up anymore. And
it's like all those freaking game cards that Nintendo are now doing for the Switch. Those things don't have the full game. You have to download them online. Once you buy the game, it's literally a license to play. And Xbox's whole game discs that have like 85 megabytes, and you have to literally go online and download the game to even play it. You can't just put the disc in and just play it as is. Which sucks, because I miss those days.
Dude, we're so spoiled with the Xbox 360. I'm gonna just call it the Xbox 360, where you could just pop the bitch in and it just ran. What a simple time. Like, this is why I said this to you yesterday. It's becoming even harder to just be a gamer in the space anymore, because that all these companies and corporations are wanting to put so much like restriction on what we want to do. Like I said, so simple as even a single player game. You mentioned The Crew. Ubisoft, funny enough, just completely delisted a game that you can mainly play in single player. You don't have to see a single fucking person. You don't have to at all if you don't want to.
Yeah, it was like open world. You can run into other players and race against other players, kind of like Forza Horizon in a way. But like when I played it, I literally just played it by myself. I played it like a single player game, like if it was like a Need for Speed or something. But come on, it's just, I don't know what they're doing. The game could have easily been an offline. I had an offline mode and be fine. At least give the people, that play the game and put a lot of money and time into it another option, instead of just yanking it away from them.
It's highway freaking robbery, especially if you're just gonna take a game away and like not just completely delist it from people buying it on the store. Now you don't have access to play it, the game that you purchased.
Yeah.
And it's not fair. It'd be one thing if you wanted to take the game off of the store, but the people that actively have it still have access to it. That's fine. I have a couple of games like that. One of them, like a prime example, it's a Samurai Jack game. For those that remember Samurai Jack, you're old.
Mm.
They took the game off of the Steam store. It's no longer there, but I can still play it because I bought it. It's still in my library, so I still have access to it. That's what a lot of devs I think should start doing. Like, if you're gonna take something off the store, give something to the people that still want to play it. Like you mentioned, like you mentioned in offline mode, and then what was it that you said yesterday? Like, if you're gonna completely take it off, give us the coding to make our own
Source
servers.
code.
The what?
Source code.
The source code.
It's either like give us an offline mode, or like give us the way to like make our own server, kind of like how the Call of Duty games and all these old games or old multiplayer games have like these own servers that people can run and play, kind of like an emulation, but like multiplayer focused. It's run on servers and stuff. And or here's another thing: since you're gonna end support and not make any more money, give us the fucking source code so we can just do it ourselves. I mean, come on. What the fuck?
Especially depending on the game, there will be those people that just like, if you can give us a source code, we will do it ourselves.
Yeah. I mean, shit. People literally took a PS3 game and like built on top of it and built from scratch, and now people can play Bloodborne on PC. I mean, come on. I wish my computer could run it because I would, but I can't.
But I think that's the one hard thing is because you mentioned it earlier, like not even 2 minutes ago, about the whole as soon as a dev stops making money off of a game, now it's all right, time to just and shoot it. And that's the point why they do it right then and there. We're no longer making money off of it. Why keep it if it's not benefiting us? Because I'm
no longer making money, and in some cases, there's no player, like hardly any player base. There might be still some, but probably not a lot.
Because one of the prime examples, even though it was a free to play game that Ubisoft just kind of yanked from us out of nowhere, was XDefiant. There was a steady player base. They had their fucking battle pass system. And it just seems like
I played that game too. I was so sad. I actually put money in that game. I loved it so much.
Mm-hmm.
I bought at least one cosmetic, and I made sure to at least get the first 2 battle passes. And I'm like, yeah, this is great. I'm loving this. I'm playing it all the time. I'm loving this game. It's fun. And then next thing you know, boop, gone, and I don't get any of that money back.
Nope. That's the one scary part. And that's honestly one of the scary parts when it comes to like free to play games that you've sunk money into for like the cosmetic purposes, especially cosmetic purposes. Like, God forbid that you just take away Smite 1. I'm already pissed off at Smite 2 because now I have to pay for the skins that I already had before. But now, if say Smite 1 just completely goes offline, like they just take it away, I'm out. I'm not going to disclose how much money I've sunk into Smite, because I'm ashamed of myself, but let's just say I put a good chunk of change into the Smite cosmetics, and if Hi-Rez were to just say, hey, so Smite 1 doesn't exist anymore, I would cry deeply.
Dude, hold on. Imagine, hold on. Let me run this by you because this could happen, guys. I'm looking to this camera. This could very well happen at any point in time, or not any point in time, like way in the future, because I don't see this happening anytime soon. But imagine if they did that with Fortnite.
Please, take it away.
I mean, take it away, please. I don't like the game, but like, imagine if they just yoinked it off, ended service, just gone, everything, and all the people that spent thousands of dollars on the skins just lost all that.
I can't imagine, especially with like the wide vast audience that I hate to say it, that Epic has accrued from Fortnite, from a game that was intended for children, to some of the sweatiest esports players to grown ass men that have put so much. So I'm not gonna say his name, but I have a friend. He's one of my IRLs. He has sunk $2,000 into Fortnite.
I know someone that's sunk more.
Yeah,
I know someone that's sunk way more. And has like easily at least 2,000, 3,000 hours on the game.
Oof.
That is like, yeah, that's rookie numbers, bro.
But still, dude, the fact that he could sit there and sink $2,000 into this game, and then we're sitting here having this conversation, and I'm thinking now, I'm gonna be as like impartial as possible because I can't stand Fortnite. I played the first season 3 back in like what 2015, 2016, years ago, and then after that, once I got the John Wick skin, I was just like, I'm done. I don't need anything else. But now, coming from somebody who might have sunk, what were you gonna say?
I was just agreeing with you.
Yeah. Without coming from somebody from the mindset of somebody who has sunk thousands, let alone hundreds, or even $10 into the game. But if you sunk thousands of dollars and then randomly Epic Games just sends an email that says, "Hey, Fortnite's shutting down," no, you don't get a refund. What?
Oh man.
What is your first reaction?
Get fucked. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you spend that much money on Fortnite. I don't feel sorry for you, but also, damn, that sucks. Like that would really suck. And that's the thing. It's gonna happen one day if Fortnite just falls off like way down the cliff hard. Like when it loses player base, it's kind of already a little bit. Sometimes they get a resurgence with seasons, but it's starting to taper, and it could happen one day to where the Epic's like, oh well, it's not making us money anymore, and their player base is kind of dwindled. Maybe it's time to pull the plug.
Like, oh shit, some of those prices of those IPs that we bought are starting to bite us in the ass. Plus, Danny over here has a gambling problem. So,
oh my god, the IP royalties! I don't even want to know how much that costs.
Especially with like the types of like products that they have. Because again, if for some reason you've been living under a rock for the past like fucking 12 years, the one thing that draws Fortnite, draws people to Fortnite, are the cosmetics. Like you can think of someone in fictional or real history and they're in the fucking game. The fact that I've seen a squad that consisted of Peter Griffin, Miku Hatsune, John Cena, and John Wick all fighting South Park characters and Thanos, I'm like, okay, this is a fever dream. I want to vomit right now. And if all that were to just go away.
Dude, last time I was on that game, it was because a friend wanted to play, and I had to literally re-download and update the games because I hadn't touched it in like 2 years. And I took one look at the store, and I wanted to vomit.
I think the last thing that I saw in there was like the Simpsons and the South Park guys. And then the last celebrity that I saw was like Billie Eilish.
Yeah, dude, I know they make a lot of money on this, but sometime down the road, it's gonna bite them in the ass.
My big thing, and this isn't to sound like a Debbie Downer or anything like that, but especially in the gaming industry, it's unless it's CSGO, because CSGO's managed to keep a healthy life for the last 20 plus years. But every game is going to have its expiry date. Every game at some point is going to die. Fortnite is included, because there will be a game that comes along that's going to draw everybody else back in, and it's going to be a long run game. It's been a while since we've had one. The gaming industry kind of sucks right now. We're not going to get into that because we'll be here for 3 days. But it might not be for a hot minute, but even I still think Fortnite can be taken away. I don't want it to be, even though I don't like it, because it's been a staple and a pillar in the gaming scene for a while. But what's to say now? Even though another game that's probably never going to die, that I sometimes wish would, Call of Duty. What if all of a sudden out of nowhere Call of Duty just decided what randomly, I almost said Battle.net, but Activision Blizzard just goes, yep, COD doesn't exist anymore, and you don't get your money back for your COD points. You don't get your cosmetics that they all paid very expensive IPs for that are AI generated. Maybe.
Allegedly. Obviously.
So it's just a scary thing to think. Like, and I'll say this much: the one thing that I am appreciating, because I know you've been playing it, the plutonium and the was it the IWX servers for COD for COD 4?
IW4X, plutonium, and some other one. But I also just downloaded the CB launcher, which basically lets you download all the games and it launches the game for you through the said launcher. Right. So it makes it so much easier. Which I am waiting for that World War II client to come up because I want to play World War II again. But yeah, it's literally so nice being able to play these old Call of Duties again and not fear that my IP is going to be leaked to some fucking neckbeard in his mom's basement shitting in a bucket.
I got that dragon's information.
Like, it sucks. Fucking, and now, that's another topic I had to talk to you about after this recording, but like, dude, the fact that nothing is like owned, like you literally had to either get it, the game you want on GOG or Sail the Seven Seas, which I have been highly considering at this point. Like, dude, I don't know the first thing about it, so I'm kind of scared because I'm afraid of downloading something that would probably destroy my PC. But literally at this point, I am like, I should just sail the seven seas and see what I can do.
At least that's one thing that I am appreciating about GOG, and what's getting me more warmed up to GOG like more and more, slowly but surely, especially with all this going on, is the fact that when you buy a game from them, it's yours. You get your own pretty little file that you can unzip, and now you can just play this game whenever you want. That's also what I've been appreciating about these like emulators that people get, where now you can emulate a video game and you can play whatever you want.
Yeah. Careful about them. They could be watching. The corporations could be watching. They're just like looking for any excuse to take them down. Also, I had a PS2 emulator and it's been amazing.
It's like that, and that's how it should be, especially with like the COD stuff that you've been playing. Like, give up the source code. As gamers, we will do it ourselves, because this way the game that we enjoy doesn't die just because you don't want to do anything with it anymore. That's in not the case fair.
In the case of the COD servers, we didn't get the source code. We just did it forcefully and questionably. But you know what? But you know what? They're safer than the actual game servers themselves.
The fact that you were just like, and questionably.
Yeah, it's questionably. I don't know the specific details, but Activision has shut down quite a few of those launchers already.
Yeah, didn't they at one point like issue a cease and desist for like the SM2 or for the SM2 server like years ago?
Yes, and then the people took that server and code and just gave it out for free online, and someone else just remade it. So you can still do it.
Like,
if you have Modern Warfare Remastered.
Like, yo, so you may have stopped us from doing it, but if we give out what we have to everybody else, just saying, we didn't do it.
We didn't do it. Also, I don't know if it's even safe anymore. It was kind of weird but I'm not gonna download it. So just so you know. Anyway.
All right. But again, that's going back to like the original topics. We're gonna be closing out here shortly. We just really wanted to talk about it. We can do a deeper dive at some other time, especially with like more random drama that's been surfacing. Like, oh, I don't know, fucking Ninja Theory being shut down by Microsoft. We'll talk about that later. Anyway,
just bullshit. Anyway,
why? You know what? We'll wait. Pause on that. But yeah, it's just the fact that this is a very real thing in the gaming space of like, we paid for these games like 10 years ago. I'll say like 10, 15 years ago, I can go to a midnight drop. I can get a game from GameStop and I'll go home, pop it in, and I can play it. I didn't need to download anything. I just needed the game and me and some Mountain Dew. Okay. And I'm not going to bed that night.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And
But
now,
like, I know we kind of went on a tangent and we didn't really talk about the whole thing with Ross and Stop Killing Games, but we just wanted to like share our opinions. We don't have all the fine details, so we're not going to go into something that we don't know a lot of the, factual facts, if you will.
Welcome back. We got more. Right now we're emotional.
Right now we're just looking at what's been happening, the latest news, and we're pretty upset about this because I don't know about you guys in the audience. I like owning my games. I like being able to play them even if I'm offline, which is kind of hard to come by these days.
Mm-hmm. Like at the end of the day, if I could have it my way, in a perfect world, if you're going to take away a game, delist it, but leave it open for me. I'll play offline, especially if there's a campaign. I'll play the campaign over and over and over again, because that's probably what made me fall in love with your game in the first place, is because of a good, solid campaign. And if it was multiplayer, give me the option to fight bots. I'll have fun with bots. Hell, there was a period of time when we were playing on Black Ops 3 in bot zombie lobbies, like you got to do the Easter egg, and then all of a sudden you could have the mannequins acting as zombies trying to eat you and kill you.
Oh yeah, on Nuketown.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, we just want, if you want to shut down a game, I get it, especially as a company, your goal is to just make some fucking money, greedy bastards. But don't take something away from us permanently just because it's not benefiting you. You still have an audience, okay? You still have an audience that want to play your game. Give us options.
I mean, shit. Look at Tours for Bob. They're like, you know what? There is a huge audience that still wants a new Spyro game. And guess what? They fucking did it. And I'm excited.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, so we just wanted to come in here and talk about this for a couple minutes of like, this thing is happening now, and Ross took to the courts, and the courts said we're siding with the corpos.
Fucking corpos. And these motherfuckers are supposed to be helping us, supposed to be help on our side. Mm-hmm. What are you doing siding with the corpos?
It's all a mess.
Sellout.
It's we're starting to hit an era where it's getting scary to be a gamer, because now I'm looking at my list, like not literally right now, but I'm gonna be looking at my list of games that I have in my Steam library, and hell, even on my Xbox, which is over there behind you guys. And I'm gonna be like, which ones are they gonna take away? Which ones are they gonna delist? That's why, if you
look at the Ubisoft games first, and that's probably gonna be the first ones.
That's why, and we've said this numerous times on this channel, if you want to play good quality games, honestly, go with an indie developer. Okay, that's either a person or a group of people whom have passion about this project, and they're gonna do their best and do everything they can to keep it going. Like, who was the guy that did Lethal Company? I know it was only one dude. Fleekers? Zeekers. Sorry for messing up your name.
Speaking of indie companies, just do yourself a favor. If you have GOG, before you buy it on Steam, make sure it's not on GOG. Because if it's on GOG, please just get it on GOG. Mm-hmm. Because at least then you'll own it.
Mm-hmm. That's why we always say go with indie developers. Indie developers are putting out quality stuff, and a lot of it is better in the most in wow words. A lot of it is already better than most AAA and quadruple A developers are doing right now, and they're going to do everything in their power.
Ubisoft, I'm fucking shit bricks, anyways.
There's passion behind that one. Yeah,
I fucking hate them.
Yeah, go with
the only good thing they've done is Morbid Metal lately, and please, if they take that away, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh yeah. Luckily, Morbid Metal's got at least a year. At least, hopefully. Oh my god, I might have just jinxed it. Oh god, sorry.
Why do you speak?
I'm sorry. Okay, so again, at the end of the day, count your blessings. It's a little hard right now to be a gamer, but hey, we stand strong, we stand together, and we always prevail. We always pull through. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning into this episode of the Tavern Talk featuring the Dravo. Dravo, any final words you want to say?
Stop killing games. Let us have our games again. Fuck Ubisoft and beachheads. I don't know. Go sail the seven seas. I don't know. I'm not. If you know what that means, good for you. Then you're one of us, and do it. Do it.
The final words for me. Have fun while we can right now. Enjoy your games, especially like whether you're playing something AAA or you're playing something single A. Let's just get back to enjoying playing games, because that's what got us in. That's what made us gamers, for the love of the game. Let's just get back to that and let's enjoy what we have for now. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out with us. We'll see you guys later. Bye bye.